Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 74 of Raincoat Blind. Last time, we were held at gunpoint by Makoto, and we entered the final mystery labyrinth, where we're investigating the secret of Kanai ward, and we ran into a mystery phantom of Yuma, for some reason. So anyways, let's continue.
All the residents were forced to take a blood test.
Maybe those mandatory blood tests had something to do with Project Homunculus?
It's true both took place 3 years ago, so I doubt they're unrelated. Which means the blood test wasn't checking for some contagious disease among the residents. They were extracting DNA from everyone to see who was suitable for homunculus research. Wait, if that's the case, then Project Homunculus is...
Now there's a flood? There are some stairs over there! Master, run!
Right!
Okay, I'm sorry, I just have to check, I have to check. Okay.
This place seems familiar.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like Doya District. I wonder if we have to go through here.
Seems that way. Okay then, let's go!
Okay, no going back. Okay, thought the cutscene was still going.
Looks like you discovered something about Project Homunculus.
Yeah, but...
What's wrong?
Well, if it's what I think it is, then horrible things were done for this research.
It's pretty horrible here too! Master, concentrate!
What was created from Project Homunculus? Kanai Ward's residents.
This must be it! I knew it. It's hard to believe, but it's the truth. Project Homunculus was an effort to create homunculi out of all the residents in Kanai Ward.
All of them?
After Amaterasu was outdone by their rival, they started searching for suitable DNA in every possible way. And that's what the blood tests were for. They created homunculi out of every citizen in town, even if a few failed. All they needed was one successful specimen.
Yeah, and then they went in and killed everyone! So, and then replaced them with the homunculi!
That was the purpose behind Project Homunculus.
So, what happened after that?
Well...
Blank News Week.
Better concentrate!
This must be it! In the end, Project Homunculus was a failure. And as a result, the blank week mystery occurred. The defective homunculi from the experiment were responsible for that event.
I'll get straight to the point. Project Homunculus is a failure. Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find suitable DNA. Although we successfully created homunculi, the results have been dubbed defective.
The event Kurumi mentioned, where the city was ruined while everyone slept. The destruction of the giant shutters of the lab where the experiment took place. All of that was caused when the defective homunculi attacked Kanai Ward.
An entire city was destroyed by defective homunculi, and no one's ever said a thing about it? And what is the Blank Week mystery anyway? How can a whole week pass in a single night?
Right. Those are the mysteries we need to unravel to get to the heart of the blank week. But I still haven't gathered my thoughts about it.
Master, the mystery labyrinth is getting testy! You have to give an answer now!
No!
Give it the truth! Give it evidence!
Then I'll help you! Let's lay it all out together!
Yeah, you know it's serious when we're not getting winky face from Shinigami. All Kanai Ward citizens were replaced. Okay, replaced. Where's the A? Okay. Yep, I guessed it. I called it. The one time I'm actually accurate is the one time I'm on cue with everything. It's basically the freaking conspiracy with zombie people. Okay, let's get up to the roof.
Great job, Master! Awesome teamwork! Master?
Yuma's just processing the thought that his love interest is a freaking homunculus.
They were all swapped during the blank week mystery.
Right, but who or what was
The
swapped?
people for homunculi!
Everyone in Kanai Ward. Each resident was replaced by their homunculus. It happened during the blank week mystery.
And now they're eating themselves.
Huh? Everyone? Come on, that couldn't have happened.
Yes, it's impossible. It's too ridiculous to think they all could be swapped with homunculi. That's nothing but a fantasy.
Yeah, Yuma just doesn't want to believe that his love interest is a homunculus. Is some freaking cannibal.
Huh? Which is the real Master?
Obviously, it's me. The blank week mystery has nothing to do with homunculi. Your deduction is wrong. Everything you say is wrong.
Master! Master's getting closer!
I just said I'm the real one. You're wrong. They couldn't have been swapped. That claim doesn't hold up.
You know what? It didn't even hit him. It just went up to the side and boom. Yeah, this is Yuma's mystery phantom.
No! There's proof they switched! No, that's a lie! It's all made up! Resident...
Okay. Defective homunculus, restricted area. Okay, let's keep on this for the time
These
being.
were swapped with homunculi? That's impossible! Something else caused the blank week. Everyone was drugged and knocked out. Every
tried to
resident
jump.
fell asleep. So, there's a gap in their memories. That's why the memories connect across that week. That's impossible if they were swapped.
Alright, it would be homunculus memories.
If they were swaps, they'd be different beings. Their memories would be totally different too. mystery! A homunculus retains all the memories their original had when their DNA was first extracted. That's why the specimens created by the experiment also have memories from before the blood test. It explains how their memories are linked. No, your reasoning is obviously wrong. They can inherit.
Okay, blood test on all residents. Okay, let's go with this one.
Memories? What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories.
Okay. Does he go? Okay. Yeah, and they lose their memories. Yep.
The truth.
Thank you, Makoto, for telling us this.
Defective homunculi go berserk in sunlight. They lose all sense of reason as well as their memories. The sunlight made them go wild as soon as they were born, wiping their memories during that time. There was sunlight shining through the lab. Maybe it was to test if the creatures had overcome that weakness. But the experiment failed.
In a previous experiment, a defective homunculus was exposed and died. Trying to adjust for it worked against us. Made them even more violent, and
They went berserk and attacked Kanai Ward. When they eventually returned to their senses, their memories were reset to before the blood test. An entire week had passed by then. But since none of them remembered what happened, the week felt like a single day to them.
That's what caused the blank week mystery? What's with him? Why is he laughing?
Okay, we may be starting to get to the end of this. I don't think that there's really much deviance. It's pretty straightforward. We're probably going to be dumped in case 4.
I don't believe it. Everyone in Kanai Ward is a homunculus?
Yeah, there's no mistake. This city is a city of homunculi.
Even the Flatty? And Fuzzhead too? Everybody? But no one mentioned anything like that. How'd they manage to hide it?
Because they were eating meat buns, they have human flesh!
None of them knew they'd been replaced by homunculi either. That's because they lost those memories when they emerged as homunculi and went wild.
And what happened to the original residents? The ones who first lived in Kanai?
They are meat buns.
I think they're gone.
They are meat buns.
What do you mean, gone?
Meat buns.
When the defective homunculi went berserk and attacked Kanai Ward, the original residents died. All of them.
They're all dead?
That explains how the homunculi replaced their originals after they returned to their senses. By the time the homunculi regained consciousness, the originals were gone. With the exception of those like Kurumi's grandfather, who refused the blood test and vanished completely. That's because those who didn't have their DNA extracted had no homunculus to replace them.
So if they were killed without a substitute in place, they were considered missing.
This is the tragedy that befell Kanai Ward 3 years ago. That's the truth behind the blank week mystery. You exposed the mystery behind the city. You're an uninvited guest here. You're the enemy, but it's not over yet. You still haven't reached the truth behind the city. I won't let it happen. I will shelter the mystery of Kanai Ward.
Okay, Doctor's homunculus, Doctor's confession video. Okay, homunculus characteristics. Okay, Doctor's.
Keep telling
Probably
me.
it's gonna be done with this.
Swapping places is just in your head. You have no proof a switch even took place.
There's no definitive proof of the switch, so I don't think you can refute that statement. But what about the solution key? It's a figure from the doctor at the time of the the project's homunculus experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah, the doctor was leaving a record of the defective homunculi after the experiment's failure, and it was killed by those homunculi. Right. There was someone who was killed by homunculus. This is the proof we need.
Look, I keep telling you. Swapping places is just in your head. You have no proof a switch even took place. There's zero evidence for that. The homunculi were destroyed after the experiment. At the hands of the researchers who saw failures. That's true. Look, I keep telling you.
Swapping places is just in your head. You have no proof a switch even took place. There's zero evidence for that. The homunculus
They were destroyed after the experiment. At the hands of the researchers who saw failures. That's why it's impossible. Homunculi would have attacked the city. No one was killed by the homunculi. This is the truth. Dr. Wesker left a video journal discussing the conclusions of Project Homunculus. It clearly shows the Doctor dying at the hands of a defective homunculus who went out of control. But we met the Doctor at Amaterasu's lab, even though he should have been dead already. The fact that we met him after he died proves he and the other citizens were all replaced by homunculi.
I see. So the doctor at the lab was also swapped out homunculus.
That's why he didn't know about the results of the experiment. And also why he knew nothing about the blank week mystery.
He didn't even remember the terrible things he did.
He caused the city's greatest tragedy. But maybe what little conscience he had left urged him to leave evidence. No, not yet. I refuse to give up. I have to protect Kanai Ward!
Why does the other master want to protect Kanai Ward so badly?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do we know who Now that I think about it, just how long would it take for a homunculus to grow into its to the size of its original person? Because this is not sounding like something Yuma would say.
You don't fully understand it yet. You know nothing about Kanai Ward. What do you know about its darkness?
Master, watch out!
Just to keep the homunculi in check.
Master, cut it to pieces!
Yeah, we're using actual truth bullets. Boom! Truth bullets.
The rain clouds covered Kanai Ward to block out sunlight, which homunculi are vulnerable to. The homunculi stopped their attack thanks to the clouds covering the city.
And why that alarm went off.
Master, don't let him get away! You gotta finish this!
That hypocrite. I'll expose him for who he is. We're not done yet. The city's darkness goes even deeper. This is the answer! The dead in Kanai Ward are transported to the abandoned village, a restricted area. Whenever a defective homunculus revives, its intelligence decreases, turning it into a zombie. The city would have been overrun with zombified homunculi if the bodies were left alone.
And why they were so quick to get them out.
That's why the bodies have been getting sent to the abandoned village.
Peacekeepers always tried to get rid of the bodies as fast as possible. Did they know they'd turn into zombies?
No, they were probably just following orders. They were told that bodies in this city rot quickly. The people of Kanai Ward, including the Peacekeepers, didn't know that they're all homunculi.
But wait, does that mean that no one in Kanai Ward died an organic death? Because basically, I think they would want to have funerals and the like.
It must also be the reason why they were.
But then
so
again, they
strict
wouldn't be
about keeping
dying.
this place isolated
Because
from
they'd
the
be
outside
immortal and the
world.
like.
We've got you now! There's nowhere to run, Master!
I told you, that's not me! You think that's enough to defeat me? You think that's enough to expose Kanai Ward's darkness? More! Kanai Ward's darkness goes far deeper than that!
What's the source of the nutrition? The corpses.
This is the answer!
Yes, they thrive off rainwater.
That's right. The people in Kanai Ward love their meat buns. You know what they're made of, don't you? The main source of nutrients for homunculi is human flesh. That's why everyone craved those meat buns so much.
Yeah, and I can only imagine what bedroom fun would be like for Yuma and Karumi. Yeah, basically, it would be a midnight snack in more ways than one.
Warning. Homunculi are predisposed to eating human flesh in order to maintain the artificial organic synthesis in their cells. Currently, there are no alternate sources of nutrition, and they grow sick if they do not consume human flesh. That's a primal instinct homunculi can never defy. What are you? Mystery phantoms are supposed to prevent mysteries from being exposed. And yet, it's like you're guiding me to the truth. It's not just the meat buns. Residents of Kanai Ward also have other characteristics. Of course, I'm sure you've already noticed them.
TNT?
Huh?
He's trying to boom kill you, but you can defuse it by solving the mystery.
You've seen it time and time again. You should already know this. They're physical abnormalities. It's another part of Kanai Ward's darkness. Physical abnormalities?
Let's go, Master! We gotta join hands and defeat my other Master!
Kai Ward's residents pink blood. So basically, they're going the Danganronpa pink blood. So is everyone Danganronpa a homunculus? I thought it was the Danganronpa choice. I thought it was kind of weird that basically Yuma's blood in this place is red. And why on the lock it was red. I thought they were just going Danganronpa. Yeah, watch how they reference Danganronpa. What, you think we were in some murder game?
Huh? Pink blood?
Yeah, make us unsuspicious by referencing Danganronpa with the Pepto-Bismol blood.
Hey! Everyone did have pink blood! I think I got too used to it.
Now that I think about it, it's really abnormal. Blood being pink instead of red is obviously strange. That's right. From the very beginning, I thought something was off. Since I first saw a corpse in the city, I had my suspicions about the color of the blood here. Is that a real corpse? It's not some mannequin, is it? This blood is real? How? Why? I figured it was due to Shinigami haunting me. Like it was somehow changing the way I see things.
Yeah, it's give you Danganronpa vision.
Shinigami, you don't feel anything after seeing this body?
You're asking me how I feel about death? Well, let me tell ya, this is totally ordinary. I was just saying there was nothing odd about there being a corpse. The color of human blood doesn't matter to me.
But why didn't the other master detectives mention anything about the color? It wasn't mentioned at all while I was investigating crime scenes with Halara. Oh, right! Maybe...
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city and the people, too. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment. But it's all hearsay.
It could be because Chief Yako said the rain affects things. In fact, maybe it wasn't just the master detectives. Chief Yako and the other people in town. Maybe they all believed it too. For example, they could have said there were some chemical properties in the rain that causes blood to change color. In that case, people wouldn't find it strange that their blood was pink. Yes, homunculi have pink blood. Maybe they were made that way to differentiate them from their originals. Now, you're finally seeing
I'm
the
disappointed.
big
No
picture.
Danganronpa reference. Come on. The doors were wide open on that.
I've been waiting for this.
The fruit was hanging off the branch.
Master's mystery phantom sure doesn't seem scared of these mysteries being solved. Anyway, we gotta beat him. Otherwise, you'll get caught in its destruction.
Fine. Let's end this. It's time to expose the truth of Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. It's over! You? You think you can do it?
Okay, looks like we're finishing up the playthrough. Or maybe not, I don't know. Last Mystery Labyrinth, we didn't exactly go about solving in the traditional way. Not to mention, we don't have a fort. Not to mention, we didn't talk about Makoto once. Okay, what was being researched? Okay, rain cloud generator. Redirected it. Who was used? Okay, what caused the homunculi to go berserk? Okay, what did Makoto create? Rain generator. Homunculi. Dr. Guessa. Okay. Okay. Come on. Sunlight. Okay, the blood test.
That's a wrap, folks! I do these recaps out of kindness, you know. I'm just saying, it'd be nice to get a little appreciation.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was all a part of your process or something.
Anyway, time to boom kill this mystery phantom.
Let's expose all the facts and finish this once and for all. It's time for the very last deduction denouement.
Wait, that's how it's
It all
pronounced?
started 10 years ago. The UG tasked both its own research facility and Amaterasu Corp to conduct homunculus research.
They were trying to create an immortal army of homunculi that could just come back to life, right? If that happened, the Death Gods would be out of a job!
By having the two organizations compete with each other, they hoped to rush development along. And it was the UG's research facility that managed to create a homunculus first. That drove Amaterasu into a panic. So, 3 years ago, Project Homunculus was conducted under Dr. Weska's direction.
Acting like they were just testing for a contagious disease, they took blood from all the people in Kanai Ward. They were turning the town upside down, trying to find DNA that would help them make homunculi. They got beat to the punch and were rushing for results. Huge death flag, if you ask me.
Ultimately, the experiment was a failure. And their efforts resulted in nothing more than a mass of defective homunculi. Defective homunculi have two fatal flaws. One, they revive after death with fully repaired bodies, but their minds deteriorate and they become zombies.
Two, sunlight whips them into a bloody frenzy, but they won't remember what they did afterwards. It's kinda like when an alcoholic corporate drone with a lot of pent-up stress gets a picture at the company party.
I'm not sure that's really the same. Anyway, the newly created defective homunculi were exposed to sunlight and immediately went on a rampage. They attacked Kanai Ward and murdered all of the residents.
A certain masked man then created a rain cloud generator by making some extreme modifications to a public bathhouse. He covered the whole city with those clouds.
Yeah, but now we know why Makoto was walking around with swag. Because he knew he was the only non-defective homunculus in the city. Yeah, that's right. I'm like you, but I'm not a cannibal. And I can be in the sunlight.
The rain clouds blocked out the sun and brought the defective homunculi out of their berserk state. Their
Well, that
memories
explains why
reverted
Makoto
back to when
went
their blood had been
when he at the
drawn 1
cafeteria.
week before.
Yeah, Makoto eating food that isn't a freaking meat bun of human flesh.
The blank week mystery refers to a period where they went out of control and lost their memories. So basically, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret is...
3 years ago, the defective homunculi of all Kanai Ward residents murdered their human counterparts. Exposed to sunlight at the very moment of their creation, they went berserk and wiped out the entire city.
Just limp
The rain
Dominic.
clouds then blocked out the sun, and their human memories returned.
The defective homunculi have no idea they're not human. And they continue on to this day in this land of never-ending rain. They just live their lives, happily munching away on human flesh-filled buns.
Pink blood wasn't caused by the rain. It's actually conclusive evidence that every resident is a homunculus. This is the truth behind Kanai Ward's ultimate secret!
What the? Makoto! What are you doing in here? How's Makoto in there? Why is Makoto in the mystery labyrinth?
It's you.
Okay, I think now would be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode of your review, and hope you come back for the next week. Like this video, like, subscribe, anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode of your review, and I hope you come back for the next week. Like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, see you next time. Bye.